Josh.
1-1 on Carpenter.
Right?
Yeah, I was in the ballpark that night. It was the old ballpark. It was amazing. I mean, the place was going
crazy. Hit balls in places that the old Yankee Stadium had never seen. But
Carpenter, fly ball to left. Pham is the rubber game of this 3-game set.
Putting everything into it. Castillo is just nice and loose, like he's just playing catch.
There's a strike.
9. That's just a gift.
Strike 3. Torres. It seemed like he's grunting or max effort out there, just coming out.
Go to his slider. All of his pitches are plus pitches, and you don't see it so far tonight. But you know, if it's not his best, then he'll go to his changeup, or he'll go.
Gallo pops it up. We go to the third.
Fairchild back with the team. Seattle, the Giants, minor leagues, now back with the Reds.
Grounded to LeMahieu. Takes a step and fires. Own a piece of American history with this ball signed by a trailblazer. A certificate of authenticity. India takes a strike. Oh, strike. One and two. Grounded to LeMahieu. Really stacks up to be one of the best defensive third basemen in our healthcare in New York City, Westchester, and the Hudson Valley. Placed on the 15-day IL, and we'll see how that heals in rotation. But in all likelihood, he'll probably miss at least 2 starts, and the Yankees are hoping that some rest. Popped up.
Can you hear me?
Dallas coming up.
You know, and I know Justin probably talked to him, and I was just kind of wondering, Justin, what was your feeling after you left talking with Severino?
All that much. He was his usual jovial self in the clubhouse earlier this afternoon. And the big question was, well, did you convey that to the Yankees staff ahead of the start? He said, yes, it's sporadically common for pitchers throughout a season to maybe wake that tightness going into the start.
Gonzalez with a by Pham for the second out. Went a long way to get that to retire Gonzalez.
No, the foul territory, but he got there quick enough where he wasn't searching for the wall. So get there as quick. Don't drift. Get there as quick as you can. Soon, and that's a good thing because pitchers know their own body. He means that, you know, it's not that bad of a thing that he sees himself back in action. You know,
he's concerned today than he did yesterday. So he knows his body as well as come up. Just a lat strain. 2-2 on LeMahieu. Judge is on deck. Yankees still looking for their first hit. 2 outs here into the third. And he walked them. So 2 walks for LeMahieu. And that's good for 11th in the American League. He's been getting on base a lot.
Yeah, I love the way he works counts. I mean, there'll be times where it's 3-0, 3-1, where he's Aaron Judge behind you. One swing of the bat. You know, if DJ gets on, along with being a good one too.
So Castillo missed the first 20 and enough starts to make the National League pitching staff in the All-Star game. He can deal.
Yeah, I was just looking. You love this guy as a pitcher. You love his stuff, but chances are, come the end of July, bad thing about Castillo.
2-2. David 2. High fly ball. Left field. Pham. Fourth. Or top of the fourth inning. Nothing. 2 hits for the Reds in the first inning. Yankees have yet to get a hit. Pinstripe Pride mentioned yes in pictures you post to social media to reflect your love for the Bronx Bombers. Fly ball right field off the bat of Pham. Well, tomorrow night on the Yes app, watch the best city street ballers take.
Is Rucker Park still a thing, Michael?
Absolutely.
It is.
Joey Votto swings late and fouls it back.
I remember when Aaron, my son, who was a basketballer, was really young. He had a drive over there. I didn't know if it was still a thing, but the history behind that, such a cool thing.
1-2 on Votto. Now, Votto has a 9 when you take it back all the way to 1920. And play.
Obviously was the guy that the organization put a lot of trust behind. Huge contract, walks with men on third base, working counts and not leaving the zone. Right or wrong, I don't know. Joey Votto was so into the zone.
Works like this. Gets the ball, throws the ball. He's in a rhythm. He feels good about things. Stevenson takes a strike from Cortez. And when he labors, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Did he go? No, he didn't. Drill to left field. It's a base hit, cutting over his gap.
The numbers now coming into the game. He did miss a month with injuries, but coming into the game, hitting over. That's you just don't see that as a package a lot in the major leagues now.
Got a beat that he's snapping his fingers to as he's out there in left field. Part of a 4-man outfield for Farmer. And there's a strike. Slow, Hopper. Gonzalez, bottom of the fourth.
Biggest hits, right?
Yep. Bottom of the fourth.
Grass look, Michael. I was just thinking earlier in the game, we were talking about the Jacks' scribble and the old guys, the old autographs were just prettiest autograph. I think you'll agree with me, Mike, was Mariano's. I mean, it looked like art. The old guys took a lot of pride in the way they signed autographs.
Well, Mickey Mantle had a pretty legible, and you have a great autograph. Yours looks like it says Paul O'Neill.
I mean, the autographs are so, like I said, you can just read them like they wrote them perfectly for you.
Signature Paul was tough to read. Derek's.
Yeah. There you go.
You know who's
end of it, you were dizzy. There were just loops and stuff all over the place.
Now Derek took the time. 3-0 on Stanton. Swinging on 3-0, and they lost a fly. Well, come out to Yankee Stadium on Friday, July 29th, when the Yankees host the Kansas City. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1-2.
He is just a dangerous hitter here. That's a dangerous
base.
So you remember Mike Boddicker, pitcher? So I was facing Mike Boddicker when that's it, but it was amazing.